3 minutes and a half, it's like dealing with the smartest through treatment, so I will try to be simple, concise and precise. I've been using the FUE technique since 2005 after a visit to my friend and mentor John Cole. Since then, I'm interested in all the FUE technical variants. I also have a MacGyver side like a Swiss watchmaker, and I was able during the last year to try and to test many different techniques. At first, it's as useful to be able to master the manual technique mainly with John Cole's handle, as it's practical to use a motorization for the extraction of the graft. The advantage of the engine are many: speed, precision, working comfort, use of punches which are not very sharp. My speed gradually increased with the year of practice thanks to the motorization. I work with 3 assistants and get very good quality transparent of about 1500 to 2500 grafts per day. I have a device with many advantages: very precise foot pedal with the same action as that of sewing machine, wireless, fit all the classical punch found in the market. I've used for a long time exclusively sharp punches. I gradually slid towards the use of less and less sharp punches. I modified the design, and like a fisherman, I have boxes with all variant in diameter and sharpness. I always prefer the use of punches having the smallest diameter, provided that it allows at the same time the extraction of the most beautiful follicle, but I also pay attention to reduce transection to the minimum. The result of the first studies that I realized last year show that when the transection is deep, more than 50% of the follicle length, the regrowth of the transected hair can decrease by 30%. In my practice, I use diameters which vary between 0.8 and 1 mm, rarely more. I pay attention to be situated at the ideal depth, knowing that the more we come down deep, the easier it is to extract the graft without damage. It's here that the unsharp punch finds its interest compared with the sharp punch, especially if the follicles play strongly. My team has been used for years to recording the number of hair and transection of all transplants. I thus have an important database. I recommend to each of you to realize this recording, if not systematically, at least occasionally, to have an idea of the quality of your work and its progress. The use of small punches, 0.7 or 0.8 mm, has also for advantage to increase the number of extracted graft and to reduce the most certain appearance of the donor zone. The inconvenience is the reduction of the harvest recorded in hair and not in graft, and the important increase of the transection rate. The use of punches of average diameter 0.9 to 1 mm has the advantage to increase the number of hair harvested for the same number of grafts and to reduce the rate of transection and thus of wasting. They have the inconvenience to reduce the maximal number of extracted graft and to leave more visible tracks of the passage. The use of blunt punch allows in the great majority of the cases a drastic decrease of the transection rate. So my abstract highlight, if you wish, should be good quality, as few transection as possible, good number of hair per graft, motorization, unsharp punch, sometimes sharp, and good follow-up of the surgery.